Hope you're well. Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. Happy Sunday. Hope it was a good one and you didn't get too involved in the drama, because it was just literally that, a drama at Speaker's Corner today. If you're wondering who the person on the left is, yeah, that's T. Robinson. And if you're wondering who that is on the right, we'll come to that. Okay? So, let's have a quick look. So let's start here, just so we get a bit of background. So hopefully you can see that at the bottom it says, and I'll try and do his voice, "All those people telling me to be careful in Israel, I think I'll be okay." I think that's how he talks. Anyway, so there you go. Picture of him on a tank in Israel. So make of that what you will. I think it's pretty obvious what they're trying to say there. But yeah, so a lot of people think he's very loyal to England. Well, I think he's probably more loyal to Israel and Zionism, to be quite honest with you. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, he went to Speaker's Corner today. He went there to give some chocolate and sweets to a woman who supposedly had been attacked with a slap. So yeah, he went all the way there to give her some sweets and chocolates, and spent about 15 minutes talking to her. God knows about what. Probably massacre recipes, something like that. But anyway, there were many police there, as you can see. All these police there. All our tax money going for this. Look how many there are there. Yeah? But yeah, it was quite funny. To be quite honest, you made quite a few entertaining faces. What, Gov? I ain't done nothing, Gov. I ain't done nothing. It's a stitch up. Now, the guy next to him with the very stupid mask on, we refer to him as Scarneck. But he's been around a few times and been in some controversial situations. But yeah, so he got arrested. On the camera as it was recording, he said that they said he had an offensive weapon, and that's why he was getting arrested. And then the papers say that it was because he wasn't going with CV19 rules. Oh, Betty. Oh dear. Oh, there's lovely Jupiter. When I say lovely, I don't mean that. I mean the opposite of that. And there in the middle you got Modine, yeah, the one with the shades. And for some reason he decided to speak in a Cockney accent, even though he doesn't ever speak like that. But the person who recorded it didn't realise, I guess, that he was taking the Michael. This woman here had a Ginger Lives face covering, and I reckon it probably said Ginger Lives Matter. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. You had someone called Bob the Builder, who's a very controversial person as well. Gets involved with the Muslim crowd and have their little back and forths, and yeah. Oh, and look to the left of this lady. Oh, look, it's Pavlov. He's always around, isn't he? How many times do I have to see your face, Pavlov? How many times? It's literally... Can't get away from it. You're everywhere. Everywhere. So... He got arrested, okay? And if that wasn't enough, we also saw this, right? We saw this guy here. He also got arrested. This guy here, yeah? Do you remember him from the start? So his name's Braydon, okay? We'll come to some more about him. But yeah, look. Moment Tommy Robinson is arrested for breaching CV restrictions. See, they changed the story. They said it was because he had an offensive weapon. So which one is it? Have you not got your stories right? Moment T-Rob is arrested for breaching CV restrictions at London protest as he shouts, "I haven't done anything wrong. You're breaking my fucking arm." So he's learnt from Cricket Man's mistake. So instead of just saying, "Guys, you're hurting me, guys," he actually goes as far as saying, "You're breaking my fucking arm." So yeah, hopefully he's still got the use of his arms. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Especially not any actors. So yeah, he looks very concerned there because they broke his fucking arm. Tommy Rob. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, here's Scarneck. You see there? Scarneck, the one I mentioned earlier. Again, you see a lot of him here today. Funny that. And then the one here by the police is T-Rob's supposed bodyguard, the guard of his body, of his small, diminutive body, his Luton body. Luton's a place in England, if you didn't know. Supposedly. Here you got Lister, who's the token sort of left guy, a very stereotypical wardrobe, and he's probably giving his side of events. Yeah, Tommy and his thugs, yeah, they got arrested. There's that Braydon again. Look, there he is. Another story, right? So CV. Keeping schools open could lead to longer lockdown, scientists warn. So if you remember, Keir Starmer was saying, the schools have to stay open, even though he's not supposedly in power. But they're saying now that the schools, if they're left open, it could lead to a longer lockdown. So you can see they're just giving themselves more excuse to extend the lockdown by saying, "Oh yeah, well the schools didn't shut down, so there you go. We did tell you." Rubbish, idiots. So yeah, look, there's Braydon getting arrested. Okay. Look at the epic struggle. Oh, and look, he's taking a picture of him. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, it's our favourite Pavlov. Because he's either in the centre of the shot or he has to take a photo of something like that. Yeah? So that's Braydon. Look at his suit. Now, that suit reminds me of a suit I've seen somewhere else. Oh, yeah. Not exactly the same, but it's a very similar vibe, isn't it? Yeah? So, what I said a long time ago was that I think that they're trying to get this Braydon character, who's that guy there, to be the next Tommy Robinson in the future. Okay? So let's go through a bit of Braydon. Look, there he is there. Look, on top of that bus. Doesn't that remind you a bit of the Tommy Robinson thing on top of the tank? Yeah? So what they're doing, look at the Union Jack flag, how iconic. Guy stood on top of the roof, guy with a megaphone, and then him there, Union Jack. Like, it's an iconic photo, and basically he's supposed to stay in your head, in your subconscious, right? So you got Tommy and you got Braydon. Look, here he is again. Braydon, he was on top of Houses of Parliament for 8 hours. You can see him there, yeah? 8 hours. So for a long time now, they've been trying to get this guy into your head. Yeah, he's always at any kind of Tommy Robinson protest or march. Here he is, earlier this year, on a Ruptly video, who we know have an agenda. And look at how fake. Yeah, he supposedly gets in a punch up with a Black Lives Matter guy, and then Ruptly love it because they're able to put their sort of race war material up. Yeah. But it looks staged to me. He's wearing his red shoes. He beckoned to fight the guy when the guy wasn't even anywhere near him. He brings him all the way to the centre of the picture and then gets him to supposedly punch him. Yeah, perfect for all the cameras. Yeah. So my theory is that they're trying to get this guy here, and they have done for years, into your subconscious. Yeah, so that you think, oh, he is a bit like Tommy, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Look at him, right? And how funny is it that they both get arrested on the same day? So for about a year, I've been saying that they're trying to make him into the next Tommy, and what a coincidence that they actually both get arrested on the same day. I love this picture of him through the window, like he's getting probed. Yeah, please save me, or should I say, please save me? I need to get back to Luton. I need to have my roast chicken dinner with my mum. Oh dear, oh dear. Like I said, you got Scarneck there, you got T Rob there. Look at the comedy faces. What me, Gov? Help me, help me. He's a good actor, isn't he? Gets all the best expressions for the cameras. Yeah. Much respect to the people who went there and filmed, and yeah, well done, Subject Access and Tyrant Finder for filming, making the effort to go there and do that. Much appreciated. So nearly of all Spain's regions are set to close their borders ahead of long weekend, right? So they're basically making it so that people can't go and visit family, probably in different areas of the country. Look, Spanish Congress approved 6-month extension to state of alarm as the CV crisis grows. Yeah, so just look to other countries to see what they do, to then see what we're going to do here in England, United Kingdom. But yeah, it just shows you everything is about extending. Yeah, and like I said, there's that thing about Keir Starmer telling Andrew Marr that schools must remain open. Now, when was the last time you heard about someone who wasn't a prime minister yet being a sir already? I don't know of any, but he's a sir already. He's got a bit of a dodgy past, right? And they're grooming him. You know, they've groomed him to be the next prime minister. It wasn't hard when you've got Boris to compete with, yeah. So Keir Starmer got on his knee for BLM. He wears his face covering. He just basically, he's trying to be the opposite of. They're making him out to be the opposite of Boris, who's a bummed and idiot. Yeah. The playbook is very clear whatsoever. We've got all these actors like Hatoun and Pavlov and T Rob and Bob the Builder and Ginger Lives Matter and Modine. There's just actors everywhere, and Droopy Droops and the policeman who's a druid as well, Officer Barnes. It's just one big soap opera, yeah? And they didn't need all these police for that. They didn't. You pay your tax for these police to come here and do F all, yeah? F all. Just think about that. Yeah? They could be actually solving crimes. But they're not. They're getting involved with fake events so that the Daily Mail and Sky News abruptly can put it in the paper that the police arrested these innocent people. Innocent. This guy Braydon, yeah, has gone to Speaker's Corner in the past and said the most racist language you'll ever hear and never gets arrested. But now when they want to shut down Speaker's Corner because of the lockdown, yeah, and they don't want anyone to rebel, there you go. These two get arrested. The twins. Twins, mate. They're either twins or that's his son, yeah? I'm telling you. Look at the suit. And the thing in the breast pocket. Look, man. This is not a coincidence. It's done on purpose. They've been brainwashing you. They've been putting this guy in your head for years now. Braydon Anderson, yeah. Every Tommy Robinson protest you see him. And how much of a coincidence is it that they both get arrested on the same sodding day? Actor alert. I mean, the dog could have told you, look, the dog's like, The The dog's like, yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, look, iconic on top of the bus, and then iconic on top of the Israeli tank as well. So anyone who thinks that he's there for you, think again. He probably gets paid a lot of money from far right Zionist Israeli sources. Yeah. Stephen Christopher Yaxley Lennon, Tommy Robinson, Andrew McMaster, Paul Harris. Yeah. How many names do you want? Like, say you had a daughter, yeah, and they were going to go out with a man. Would you be happy with them going out with someone who had about 4 different names, so you didn't even know really who they were? I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, there you go. That was a daily review. I just thought it was hilarious that these two both got arrested on the same day when you've got Braydon. Basically, they're trying to groom him into being the next Tommy Robinson. There's probably about 10 years difference in between them. So my prediction is that you'll see Braydon take over from Tommy Robinson within the next 10 years. And they've been preparing this for quite a while now by putting him into your brain for a few years now. Yeah. So there you go. Brilliant. All right. Well, I'm glad there was no real violence or anything like that. I'd much rather they just staged fake arrests because at least no one gets hurt. But what I would say is probably they'll be using this to try and get Speaker's Corner shut down, and we'll see what happens in the future. But remember, everything is about shutting down freedom of speech, whether it be literally on the street in Speaker's Corner, whether it be online. Everything will be about shutting down freedom of speech in the next few months, in the next few years. And like I showed you in my daily review yesterday, they're making films with CV23 in it, so that you think, oh God, I'm never going to get rid of CV. It's going to be here for ages. We haven't even got rid of CV19, and now they're talking about CV23. Again, everything is about brainwashing you. Everything is about brainwashing you. Okay? But at least a lot of us see through the lies. A lot of us see through the actors. Okay? So forget about what happened today. Let's remember what happened yesterday, which was a very peaceful protest, and speakers gathered in Birmingham yesterday. There was no trouble whatsoever. David Icke and his son and other many good speakers turned up, and even the sun was out. So yeah, brilliant. So big up to everyone who is a subscriber. Thank you to everyone who comments and shares the links. Thanks to anyone who gets involved. Thanks to anyone who donates. I appreciate everything that you do, and I hope that you enjoy the channel. So for now, unite the people to fight the evil. See through these actors. Take care of yourself and others. This has been Overkill, and we are now over and out.